Alright, starting recording. Carcosa Part 3, I believe.
We're set to go then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
No, that's me rolling for grilling. Let's see. I'm gonna start rolling now for a skill test for cooking.
How's your survival?
I don't know. I don't have my notebook with all my stats up here.
Ruh-roh.
That's cocked. So it looks like a 12, but I'm still gonna say it's cocked. 14! Yay! So that bodes well for me cooking my Hebrew nationals. Yeah. That's how it works, right? I think.
Von Miller sounds kind of muffled.
That's because of his headset.
It's because his headset, okay.
Ah, don't worry, we're gonna cook him.
Someone needs to buy this man a decent headphone.
No, it's not that they're bad headphones, it's that I'm on my phone currently.
Someone needs to buy this man a decent phone.
That is true!
Get this man an Android.
No! Not Android!
I had a feeling that it'd annoy him.
I'm just going to be shouting on the porch all throughout this entire ordeal. This is how I do. Still turning though.
Let's get this show on the road before it gets too late.
It's already too late.
It's much too late.
Time to test my improv.
Oh no.
Like every week.
Never tell the players you're testing your improv. Always pretend like you know what you're doing.
Well, my whole plan for today was derailed by life.
You're welcome.
We had a really good lunch, so dinner got pushed back.
I haven't even eaten dinner yet.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, unlike you, I prefer eating dinner before 10.
True that, true that. But I also had steak, corn on the cob, and mac and cheese.
You had a real good dinner.
Let's go for some corn on the cob right now.
That's a D10.
This like okay.
It was all made.
I'll tell you what to roll.
It was made by an African American family who knew how to cook.
4.
Nice.
Oh. Also known as a caltrop. Caltrop. You know what a caltrop is? It's what you throw on the ground and people step on it and it hurts their foot. And it's designed in such a way that no matter how you throw it, it always has a point sticking up.
Yes.
Yeah. That's that. Except that caltrops are usually just like 2 pieces of pointed metal that are bent around each other. Oh, yeah, we have.
Okay.
Oh, one thing I should really check is if I'm on. Yeah, I'm not on. Shit with metal die. Dumb thing that connects to Wi-Fi. Great. Oh yeah, Wi-Fi doesn't go very far. There, the Wi-Fi just doesn't go inside the house.
And we're waiting on the edge of our seats, anticipating.
Alright, so it's actually cooking. That looks really good, actually. I have survived. I must have the power. I can't hear you. Alright. No, but what was it before?
Alright, everybody, be quiet so John can begin.
Waiting for John to begin.
Get him.
I was waiting for you to shut up! No, not really. I was waiting for you to get down to the conversation. So, as you go down deeper into this strange land, you have been warned against exploration and warned of imminent danger. You come to a door that, as you try to open, you hear in your mind, O-T-T.
OTV?
F
That's T
F
here.
S S. What comes next?
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Was
Okay,
it
hang
F
on.
or S?
S.
Oh,
No, F. It's O-T-T. F as in frog. F S S.
O-T-T-F-F-S-S.
What comes next?
it was FS. Type it in the chat. None of us can hear each other well. Am I go?
Where did Heather go? I think she left because she assumed we were ignoring her.
Oh, we could all hear you.
We can hear you, we're just thinking, woman.
Well, y'all were saying nothing.
Well, you had to give us 30 seconds to respond.
Good night. What is this? What you got going on there?
I'm counting out the letters of the alphabet to know what number they correspond to.
O-T-T-F-F-S-S. What comes next?
If it's coming full circle, it might just be O again. But I don't know if it is.
Your characters right now are completely silent.
Monique says, if it's coming around in a circle, then it might just be O again, because O's the only letter that doesn't repeat. See any pattern in the numbers?
I assume you're not saying that to the door, correct?
I'm not saying it to the door, I'm saying it to the group.
Yes.
Okay, I counted out what numbers corresponded with those letters in the alphabet, and it was unenlightening.
Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing here. I was doing something and I don't... Oh, turning the music down is what I was wanting to do. There we go. Okay. Can we make some kind of roll to sort of figure out what this is supposed to be?
You can, let me just pull up a sheet so I can see what it would be.
Does anybody want the numbers in case that helps them in some variety?
Give me a second, yeah.
I'll put it in the chat right after the actual message he sent.
Nice to rest for a while because you don't want to open up a water bottle that's been shaken up.
There, maybe that
I
helps
guess
somebody.
insight would be the best roll.
Okay. I will also roll insight.
That's carbon 14 on these buns.
Wait a second.
That's gonna be also 50.
Where's my character sheet?
Oh, nice.
Ah, shoot.
Well, of course, that part has at least some
Okay.
coaching on it. That's
Hold
what
on
I
a
wrote.
sec.
That is inside
Nailed it.
in.
I'll be right back. No one's listening, but
I
I'll be right
believe
back.
it is an intelligence. No, it's a wisdom thing, if I remember correctly.
Kathy had to leave a second because she has to go get her sheet. Give her a moment.
I want to give you
I rolled a
guidance
19.
if you'll give me guidance. I will do that, yes.
Roll my D20. Roll it. You don't, there's no magic word. No, it isn't. Everybody get booty. Please. I got a natural 19. I don't know what the modifier is off the bat. I believe I have at least a 1 in that modifier.
Serona got a dirty 20.
I also got a natural 19, but I don't think I'll have any mods.
Give Kathy a moment. She had to go fetch her sheet, so she'll be rolling in a moment.
Oh, there we go. We got hot dog. Woo! Sorry about that. Oh no. Look at that. Look at that. Let's get ourselves 2 more dog rolls.
Apparently, I left my book of character sheets in my purse, which I left in my car not my car, but the car,
I don't really do relish anyway, so.
last Sunday. So,
We've had no new revelations since you have left, except for we have had some rolls rolled, but no results given yet.
okay, hang on.
It could be O again, because if you add up all the numbers and then average them, you get 15.
That was, that was not Kathy's rationale, but that was Kathy's thought, that it was O. Because that was the only letter that was,
coincidental, and that John did not craft a puzzle that's complex.
Say again?
I have a feeling that that's all completely coincidental, and John did not create a puzzle that is that complex.
Well, we...
He could have just taken it from the internet.
Wait,
He probably had something very simple that we're all just overlooking.
wait, do me a favor. Count the difference.
John is very correct, but the rest of you might also be correct.
Kimmy, do me a favor. Count the difference in the numbers between O and T, T and F and S. Please.
Almost certainly that is not
I
the
can do that.
solution.
I want to see if
Fine.
it's like.
14.
I want to see if there's a pattern there. How far away is O to T? Okay. Anyways, now that I have my character sheet, I'm rolling insight with Serona's guidance.
There's no pattern here, Kathy.
That's a freaking 2. Plus 11 is 13.
Do one.
Plus 3 is 16 for Monique.
That was
So everyone who rolled below 20, which was pretty much all of you,
Except for
I
me.
rolled a 19, but
I believe that was John rolled higher, so.
I have a modifier.
Serona got a dirty
I don't
20.
remember what my modifier is.
Yeah, I don't care what it is, it's basically below or above 20.
What?
You at least got the 20s.
Look at it blankly. People that roll over 20 realize that these letters are the start of words.
Yes, Tom, I don't know what words we're talking about here.
That's a lousy hint for a 20.
Want one?
Well, at least now we know to go in the kind of a direction.
And they're words that you often use.
It's an anagram.
My
In
question
fact,
is,
you used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them in the cult ritual leaders thingy.
The what?
in my what?
Leaders thingy?
Excuse.
Wait.
In the cult ritual leaders post on Discord.
My post on Discord? What?
Hang on. I'm gonna look up what you said on Discord
2, 3,
recently.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, question. You said that a voice said this. Is there any other marking on the door if this has been written down on the door?
There is no markings on the door. It's a voice that when you tried to open the door said it to you.
Is the answer E?
The door swings open.
Flippers, the answer was E.
The answer was what?
Literally counting. O1, T2, T3, F4, F5, S6, S10, E8.
I hate you so much.
I do not have any
I
clue.
just course that's making tons of puzzles.
What?
It's Harry. Kim. It's the first letter of the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
How does this connect to something I said in Discord?
You put numbers in the Discord.
Oh. I didn't put those numbers.
Yeah.
Use 1, use 2.
I used 15
You have
and
5, you have 6.
It's not the same
Yeah,
thing.
but-
I used the decimal of 10. Whatever. Is the door open?
Yeah, the door open.
Okay.
Don't
We go in the
forget,
flipping
everybody.
door.
Kimmy, you need to calm down right now.
Seriously.
Go ahead.
I don't actually know
You
what
enter-
Steve said a minute ago.
He was saying the next letter was E because it's the beginning letter of each number.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I will say that. Kosher, man, come on. Go on. Well, the bread's already toasted. Just not quite as much as other pieces of bread.
So we all go in?
I'm kind of waiting for John to be ready.
Where are you? Maybe you can go ahead.
Talking to me?
Yeah. If I raise my voice loud enough for y'all to hear, I must be talking to you.
You enter into the room. Inside the room is a large well in the middle.
If there are any numbers in this well, I'm going to flip.
There, the letter 7 floats out of the well. No.
Ah!
The letter 7.
I knew I'd
The
get
letter
someone to
7.
comment on that. But,
No, shut up, Abby.
inside the well is water that is stagnant and rotten and fetid. The smell permeates the air.
Ugh.
Gross.
There seems to be no exit. What do you do?
Flip it, I'm going to toss myself into the well.
I don't know what he's saying. Something about jumping into the well by the sound of it.
Exactly.
Alright,
Here's
So
the
you
well I
jump-
got.
you jump into the well?
Yeah, I got 15 minutes to hold my breath.
Roll a constitution save.
I don't got constitution. Now, no, my constitution modifier is 5. Because I remember I maxed it out. So let's see.
Plus you add your intelligence modifier, I think, so...
Oh, that is true. That is true. So technically, that makes it modify it 10. So therefore, I got a dirty 20.
As you jump into the well, you realize your body seems weaker than what it used to be.
Oh,
Only
okay.
slightly,
Oh, hold on.
but
There's still rest an alligator then.
yeah. Your strength is untouched, your strength is unfazed, but your constitution seems to have been lowered.
Yeah, but I better not lose haste points off of this.
Oh yes, yes you do.
Oh, flip it!
And you gasp in shock at the touch of the water, get a bit in your mouth, and start retching immediately.
What?
It is extremely cold.
Don't come in, the water is not fine.
Can I lean over the side and cast destroy water in the well?
You can.
Okay, I think
By the way, because it wasn't clear, I'm
Well-
leaving the well.
While she's doing that, Monique's gonna go ahead and drop a rope down for Steve.
So as you destroy the water in the well, you hear a voice say, "So you've cleansed the well. Thank you. I would have done it myself, but it's a tedious chore doing it each day."
Look, you should have gotten yourself a plumber.
At the bottom of the well, you see a key twinkling.
I was kind of expecting a
Oh,
corpse.
Steve Mario, yes.
You were kind of expecting what?
I was expecting a corpse due to just how rancid the water was.
I joked, at the bottom of the well, you see Mario, dead. They had a plumber in. He didn't make it.
Oh no! Poor Mario.
Plumber.
Mario!
Steve, can you get that key?
I fucking can. Let me go get it. So I'm gonna get myself a key, and I'm gonna jostle myself out of the well.
Just listen.
Not trying at all, but still like.
I don't have time for
I'm being hot dogged off the barbie. I feel fair now.
So you went down to the well and got the key?
Repelled my way down with the rope that was basically provided by Monique. I suppose it was Monique, I couldn't hear.
That was me.
And, well, I propelled my way down the well with the rope, whether it be one person's or the other's, and get the key, and then slamming my way back out.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll an athletics roll with disadvantage as you are poisoned.
Oh, fuck it. Well, that first one's a natural 20. That one's a 3.
Ooh.
So you have a couple of bonuses to your athletics, I believe.
Couple of them, yeah.
So it would have pushed you over 10. So you're able to, while retching, slide down the rope to the bottom of the well without major incident. But it is not by any means a clean descent. You reach for the key, and it flies up into the air, past the rim of the well, and into the wall behind everyone else. A door seems to open, leaving 3 people, a bear up top, and a disgruntled crocodile at the bottom of the well.
See that? I got a really good throwing arm. It was totally on purpose.
Wait, my bear's at the bottom of the well?
I said up top.
Oh.
Monique.
You said a disgruntled alligator at the bottom of the well.
Monique shouts down.
Steve, don't get disgruntled. Steve gets perturbed.
Monique shouts down. Don't worry about trying to climb up. We'll just pull you. And she starts heaving.
Ah, sounds acceptable.
In the meantime, before we go anywhere, I'm going to have a quick look at my spells. See if I've got something that might cure that whole poisoned dealio he's got going on there.
I have a feeling that I might be able to be not poisoned to something, but that might be wrong. Being a blood hunter gives me several abilities, and I don't remember all of them.
I'm just gonna make sure that something like, I don't...
I do know that my climbing speed is not half, and that I have a movement speed of 45.
Lesser restoration. Ah, lesser...
Don't remember
Let me
that.
just...
At this point, I'm not sure what to do.
Well, you sit tight for a second while I give you a quick, lesser restoration.
Would you be willing to take care of this so I could attend to the friends? Yeah. Okay, just trying to make sure. I don't want to leave you like this, but... No, you're good. You did all the cooking, so...
Oh,
That's probably
shoot.
a good idea, too.
I'm out of second levels. I have to use a different one.
Thanks
Okay.
for cooking the dog.
We're using a third
Oh, hey.
level for this
Not a
lad.
problem. I'll take one last squirt of mustard on this dog.
What spells did you cast?
I cast fine traps like several times in the last session.
Oh, yeah.
Did we have a long rest, by the way? I forgot.
I don't think so.
I don't believe we did. I think we decided to keep on pressing on and not to take a long rest.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just remember
John
hearing
did
something.
say that if you guys wanted to change out some spells, though, I think he did say that you could.
In a short rest.
Yeah. I could change out
Alright,
like...
I'm going to be heading downstairs real quick here, so in a short moment I will not be on the phone and we'll have a better connection.
Nice. But after we sort of heave Steve over the rim of the well, I sit him down and take a minute to cast lesser restoration, so he's not poisoned anymore.
I'll be able to tell you if that was necessary or not in a minute when I get to see my character sheet, where I believe there might be a thing saying that I can't get poisoned, but I cannot confirm this.
It might be a magical poison though.
Which that's the thing.
Don't give him ideas.
Let me pour myself a glass of ginger ale.
While he's down there waiting to be pulled up, you realize that the well is already filling again. But the water seems clean pouring out of it into the well itself.
Isn't that nice?
Nice plain white line. Might need a cork. Get this thing secure.
Okay, I just found out there are stickers that say, "Caution, this item is a mimic," and I want one.
I've seen ads for like one of those heat changing mugs that says definitely not a mimic, and when you put a hot drink in it, it gets an eye.
Oh, that's awesome.
I want one.
Alright.
Kathy, I DM'd you.
Ah. Let me have a look. I don't think that's allowed, Harry.
What's allowed? What's allowed?
Harry's offering to give me meta hints on what's up with Rosa.
That's not fun. Either way, I'll just exercise
I
there.
want her to be fixed.
Well, you can, but you have to help us. Not being meta, though.
She can't. She doesn't even.
Honestly, I'm 5 steps away from fixing the problem I think that's going on right now.
Say that again?
I'm 5 steps away from fixing the problem that I think is currently going on.
Well, fantastic.
Then again, I might be completely wrong and I'll exacerbate the problem. That would be just up my alley.
Well, if you do fix it, I will be exceptionally grateful.
That sounds good to me. Go.
There's only so much I can do, Harry. I'm sorry. If Rosa,
I know.
there's got to be something that Rosa can do. I
The
hate.
Rosa's currently just being all mopey and not very helpful to us. Is that the thing?
Yeah. Very distrustworthy. Noticeably different demeanor than she used to have.
Well, the thing is, I don't think even she's aware of what happened.
Maybe she could roll for self-introspection.
Did we disconnect from the call?
I don't know. Did we lose connection? I think we did. Would you be so kind as to fix that problem? Alright. We back.
Alright. I shall be back. I shall return.
Gotta give him a second to transfer to the computer. Good audio?
I feel like I can hear the music.
Yeah.
Hello.
We can understand him.
I was able to understand him most of the time.
Well, are you playing with headphones?
No.
Interesting. Well, shall we continue? Or are we still debating whether or not Steve was actually poisoned in the first place? Because that is actually kind of important, because I had to use a 3rd level spell slot for that. Hello?
Kinda seems like he was poisoned. But I mean, I don't know anything about D&D.
John contested the point, saying there was something on his stat sheet that said he was immune to poison. But I haven't heard anything from other John.
I'm waiting on his character sheet. And I think that he's about to do something.
Okay, we'll give him a second.
So, I'm just waiting for him to be ready.
Yeah. This is some pretty epic waiting music.
I might go get some chips or something.
Oh, I just noticed we lost him again.
He yeeted on out.
Guess who just remembered that they didn't practice their songs for church tomorrow? Me! Yay!
Was that?
I forgot to practice the songs for Sunday evening.
Well, you have Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, I might have to do that. Where'd he go?
He's saying his internet's having issues.
Uh-oh.
While we're waiting, you guys can take a look at the meme channel.
Memes.
I'm gonna go get some chips.
Okay.
Well, while we're waiting, I'm gonna leave for just a couple of seconds.
I feel that the 3rd one is particularly appropriate.
Yeah, that's very appropriate. I could probably make a compilation of like all the times that we just spent 5 minutes trying to think of a name on the fly. Oh yeah, I've seen that one before. What a thrilling recording this must be.
You can just cut this whole part out.
I'm not cutting this out. I only bother editing if I really have to. Can y'all hear me eating my chips? Do I need to be quieter?
Have y'all been able to hear me eating my chips?
A little bit.
I'm hearing something crunch. Always bring an NPC along and end the debate on who is going to open the next door.
Yes.
For a second, I was confused and I thought you were talking about a computer.
Hello.
He's back.
Yeah, pass.
Alright, let me go close the doors real quick.
He is loud.
I love when I'm trying to get back to my recording app and I click every app except the recording one. Good job, me. I have a headache. I have an exhausting day. You had a good day.
Alright, we're waiting on you to make your move, John.
Sorry, I haven't heard a single thing you were just saying. I had to close the doors.
He's too busy singing across the room.
I said we're waiting on you to make your move.
Well, I don't know the scenario we're in currently.
Currently, I think we were still debating whether or not you were actually poisoned in the first place.
Oh, if we could soak the dictionary.
Unless we want to just hand wave it with magical poisoning and move on.
Why is there water in this part? Water does not belong there.
Well, I don't have his skin.
Whose skin do you have then?
My skin.
Oh, that's really lame.
The stranger wants to know your location.
It's mine now.
Bless
Doesn't
you.
like
Going on here. Bless you.
So why are we doing Christmas music?
It's just part of the thing. have any good music though?
I can put on
I
some...
keep the player off at all times because it bothers me, but yeah.
Well, I got nothing about being poisoned. I thought I did, but I guess not.
Okay. So what you're
He's
doing...
poisoned.
Right, what you're doing right now is you're sitting on the floor next to the well immediately after Monique used a lesser restoration to cure you of being poisoned. That is the situation at the moment.
We have a new door, correct?
Yes.
Let's
Any-
head towards the door.
Any obnoxious riddles associated with this one?
No, that was just the well.
We head towards the door.
Alright. Sorry, my dog is just at this moment decided to take an interest in what I'm doing. What are you doing, girl? Why could you have not been wanting some attention the entire time I was waiting? Alright. So you walk through the door. And as you come through, you find yourself in what seems to be an underground cavern with stalactites, stalagmites, shiny things in the walls. And it is completely dark.
What kind of shiny things in the walls?
Very shiny things. You have not seen anything but the shine from them.
Can I roll to pinpoint what kind of shiny things they are?
You may roll investigation.
Investigation. Is that intelligence?
Yep.
Good. 'cause I rolled a
How
6.
big is this room?
I'm sorry, my dog is being rather rambunctious at the moment. I can't! Where's my Nerf gun?
Don't shoot her with a Nerf gun.
she yeeted herself
Shoot
out
the
of the
dog.
room.
No.
I have. She does not like it.
Right.
How big
I
is the
got an
room?
11.
Alright. So as you look at these shiny things in the walls, you're like, they are rather shiny. And they seem to be made of some sort of glassy substance.
But not like an
Can I
organic
pry
crystal.
one out of the wall?
You may attempt to.
I won't suggest that.
It is set into the wall, though.
Why wouldn't you shoot them? Did you say that end character? Avocado?
Saying, God, saying character. I said with an Australian accent. I was in character.
What?
I said it in character. I said it with an accent, so I said it in character.
You're a little bit coming in a little bit weird, but it's fine. You said it in character. I get it now.
Said it in
Rosa
character.
turns around. Rosa turns around and she looks at Steve and she says, "And why would that be?"
Have you ever been in one of these type of places? It's like the first thing you don't want to do. Take the obvious stuff. The obvious stuff is the trap stuff.
She sort of leans back and reevaluates the wall. I suppose you have a point.
Just
How-
watch this. They're holding back water, and if you take out one of them James, it's gonna fill this entire place with water.
Which will be a problem for
I'm just giving John
everyone
an
but me.
idea.
How big is the room?
Oh yes, you are back to how big the room is. I shall have to give you a distance from one wall to the next, I assume.
She
That's
just
on the other hand.
Just please give me a number or something.
Seriously.
It is very room-like. It is probably around 50 feet aside. 250 square foot sort of room.
Okay.
Is it a square?
Not really, it's more like a cavern.
Is it a hallway or is it just like a giant room?
It's as I said, it's more like a cavern. It's like you wandered into.
You can have a giant room-like atrium cavern, or you can have yourself a long stretching cavern, like a hallway.
It's more like an irregular ovalish shape.
Alright,
No
so it's a
obvious
gigantic
exits?
atrium cavern.
No
Very
obvious.
irregular though.
No obvious exits.
Yeah? What was that?
No obvious exits.
There is one, but it is barred by bars this time.
It's barred by an obvious exit.
Okay, I walk up to that door. Is there any sort of magical enchantment on it that I can tell?
I mean, the whole place feels entirely of magic, and it's kind of drowning you out. But you can try to focus, which would be an Arcana check, I guess.
Okay. Oh hey, natural 20. Woo!
As you stare at these bars, you realize it is magically sealed, and the magic seal is in the middle of the room, in a particularly dark spot where you seem to not be able to see anything.
Because all of the lighting's at like the edges of the room.
Yeah, with the little lit crystals.
Well, while everyone is sort of inspecting this kind of deal, Monique is just sort of standing there with her arms crossed looking at Rosa.
Rosa notices. Hot.
You were all smiles and friendship at the beginning, and then as soon as you got that ring, you decided you didn't like us anymore. And I'd like to know why.
Can I roll to see if she knows? Or does she know?
You
when
do
I
not
roll?
know. She does not know.
I don't know how to roleplay this.
Basically,
I have an idea. I'd like you all to hear this out. So,
Rosa sort of slowly turns towards Steve and just gives in I'm waiting look.
one minute. I have an idea on how to set things right, because I have a feeling we just kind of got off on the wrong foot and all that. So, how about this? Just allow me to stall for time as I look through my paper.
stalling now.
I'm just stalling.
Executing stall.exe.
I have absolutely no idea what any of you are saying.
He's stalling for... John's just saying things while he's looking at his paper. And the rest of us are just joking about it.
Oh.
He made a...
Alright,
yeah.
then I'm going to just like look at it and I'm not entirely certain how exactly it's supposed to look when I do this. I'll simply point at Rosa and say, for the both of us, I certainly hope this works. And I'm activating a blood curse.
Oh.
The
Ouch.
blood curse of the exorcist. As a bonus action, within 30 feet, I can cure someone who is charmed, frightened, or possessed. I am not going to amplify this curse.
He's got his DM voice on.
And does Steve's voice
you
also
said charmed,
change?
frightened, or cursed?
Possessed, not cursed.
Possessed, alright.
I feel like it should be cursed though, because you asked that.
What? I never said anything.
I mean, that was my plan, so we'll just give that a minute and then I'll... Yeah.
Alright, so I use my blood case.
Rosa looks relatively alarmed, and she does not look like she's about to let this go down. You're not
Don't
doing
worry.
anything to me.
Don't worry, this isn't going to touch you, it's going to touch the other thing.
What other thing? I'm not an accent.
I'm not an accent, yeah, you're not, you're a person.
No. What other thing? That's not accent either, but it's close enough.
What other thing? Sorry.
Don't mock me.
It reminded me of something else.
Alright.
So I'm going to suppose that did a whole lot of nothing.
Correct.
Well, frick. Good thing I didn't amplify, because if I had amplified, I had to sacrifice a piece of my essence.
Monique just kind of, sets herself between Steve and Rosa, within arm's length of Rosa, and looks at Steve and says, "Can you turn that off really fast?"
I mean, it's just kind of like it fires and then it's done.
Ah, okay, good. And then she reaches over and taps Rosa on the shoulder and casts Remove Curse. Is it my turn?
The cloudy, fogged mind that Rosa once has. Wait, what did you cast it on?
I cast Remove Curse on Rosa.
Alright. The clouded, fogged mind that Rosa once had clears. She seems to be back to her normal self.
She blinks very hard a couple of times and then sort of like massages her forehead a bit.
Ah, curse. That's supposed to be possessed, gotcha.
She immediately looks at the ring and just sort of shakes it off her hand very quickly.
Alright.
I want none of that.
Monique,
She sort of kicks it into the corner.
Monique gets like a small cloth and picks up the ring and stashes it in a separate pouch for later study.
Alright.
Making certain to hold it with the cloth and not like actually touching it.
Understand.
Rosa looks to Monique and Serona, the two she was the worst to, and she...
John, can you stop looking at memes?
Yeah. She bows her head a little bit and says, "I apologize for my actions. I do not know what came over me."
Serona's still on the far side of the room.
Well, she'll say it to Serona later.
Monique kind of just waves a hand. We've all had to deal with curses before, I'm sure. It's just, how it goes sometimes.
If Serona
Okay, son, had me growing a tulip out of my head.
if Serona can hear the conversation at all, she'll probably mutter to herself, "For some of us, it's an ongoing problem."
It's a big cavern, sound
Monique
travels.
When Monique says that, Rosa properly stands up to her full height and rolls her shoulders a bit. And you see her original good pride come into her eyes again and says, "From now on, if I change, I trust myself in your hands." And she smiles at you.
Good to have you back for like the 10 minutes that you were gone.
Rosa laughs and claps a hand on your shoulder, and it's a very, very heavy clap.
Guys, the door is magically sealed.
You should also be thanking Steve, by the way. He did try to help.
Yes. She turns to him. Thank you, Crocodile.
Can I be investigating the middle of the room, the dark spot, while I'm at this, and while they're at this?
You may.
Okay.
What is RP?
What do I find, or what do I roll?
As you look at it, you think, this is unnaturally dark. Like, I stick my hand in, and I can't see it any more dark.
So it's just like, is it a shape that is dark? How big is it?
It's probably a couple of feet across, but it's more of just a dark blob.
Okay, just a dark blob on the floor, a couple feet across. Okay, I'm just kind of
You also need to run from it.
I'm just doing like kind of preliminary things while they RP, basically.
Rosa knocks the wind out of Steve in thanking him.
I've wrestled things. Alright, let's see what you can do here.
Monique's just kind of... Wait, were you doing something? Sorry?
No, let's see if we can do stuff. I was saying, let's get to it.
Oh, okay, I get you. Monique was just kind of like chatting a little bit. So, you see, if there's one thing I've learned in the past, in the past almost a generation, she kind of got mixed up there with her words, trying to remember time. In the past almost a generation, if there's one thing I've learned how to read in people, it's if something's bothering them. And as soon as you got back from getting that ring, I could tell. But anyways, this noticeable dark spot in the room that is definitively darker than everything else. How about that?
There's a magical seal on the door. It's somehow connected to this weird dark spot here.
I have...
Anyone got light?
I have light. Let me just...
I've rolled to the door.
Wait,
Say
what?
again?
I do. I have right at the door, which sheds bright light for 20 feet. Gives me resistance to necrotic damage, and my weapon deals extra Hemocraft dire damage when I hit an undead creature. However, I haven't seen anything around here yet, so I don't know.
Well, how about something a little just simpler? And I'll cast daylight on Tuna McTroutfillet, so that it's glowing.
Alright, I'm gonna have you all cast perception, or roll perception.
I'm going to cast perception.
Can Serona and I give each other guidance again?
I would say no, because this is a thing you weren't prepared for.
Ah, fair enough.
Think of guidance as literally laying your hand on them and trying to help them, rather than just looking around.
Alright.
So he's trying to explain his reasoning. He wasn't trying to be mean about it.
Tonight. I really would. Oh, wait! Is this a perception that would fall under the jurisdiction of my spectacles?
Yes.
Yeah, +2, baby!
I got 10.
Ouch. So I've got a 13 overall.
Serona got 9, but passive 21.
Oh yeah, by the way, the athletics modifier is actually annoying, so yeah, it is actually pretty good. As it should be.
Do we still have Harry?
Heather?
Where'd she go?
Well, she had sound coming through a moment ago.
Back.
Where'd you go?
Well, I said y'all just continue as normal. I had to run for a minute. I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
We're
So-
rolling
Didn't quite hear
perception.
that.
Sorry.
I cast daylight on the dark spot in the room, so now we're all rolling perception.
I'm using my Titan dice, and it seems to be liking me more than my others at the moment.
Yeah.
Natural 20. And I have proficiency in perception. Which one is that?
Rosa sees all. Rosa knows all.
That's wisdom.
Oh, yes. That's wisdom? Oh, I was adding charisma earlier. I have a +2 to wisdom. My 19 was a 21. Whatever. So I have a 22.
No, investigation is investigation is intelligence. No? Yeah.
Wait, what?
What?
Investigation is intelligence. Perception
Yes.
is wisdom.
Yes. So I have a 25, but earlier my 19 should have been a 22. Not that it matters.
I have a passive 21, but that's the best I got.
So Rosa, who is very seriously still staring at these shiny things in the walls, notices the daylight that's been cast in the dark area shining brightly through the small crystals and reflecting to several spots around the room. Everyone else notices that there are shafts of light running around the room.
Does the dark spot do anything?
No. The dark spot is now lit up, though.
Okay. Interesting.
But it's still
Is there
dark.
anything in the dark spot?
No.
Dark spot is still dark.
No, it's
Yeah.
lit. What?
It's lit up, yeah.
It's lit up. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
still dark.
It's just blank.
Yeah. It just doesn't have anything. It's not dark anymore, but there was nothing in it.
Okay. The sigil was connected to this somehow.
Is there anything on the floor in this spot?
No.
Okay.
Rosa gets the attention of the others, and she starts pointing out the spots where the light is reflecting the most.
I head over to one of the walls and see if I can sort of angle Tuna McTrotfilet to get a shaft of light pointing at the center of the room. So Rona, where exactly is that magical seal connected to?
Well, it was just the center of the room with this weird dark spot.
Okay. Can you sort of... There's no way you can, like, pinpoint maybe an exact spot?
Yeah, can my natural 20 earlier pinpoint a spot for where the sigil is supposed to be connected to? I don't even know if there's a physical connection that I'm supposed to be seeing.
It's more you feel like it's connected to that part of the room.
But I can't pinpoint a spot?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I just know it's vaguely here-ish.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can sort of get one of the crystals to reflect the light into the dark spot when I walk away from it.
How are you going to do that?
Well, I'm gonna just sort of start by walking up to the wall and sort of seeing if I can angle the daylight into one of the crystals and seeing where it refracts. And from there, I'll sort of adjust my angle and see if I can get a sort of a sweet spot that points at the center of the room.
So as you move your tuna with daylight cast on it, I believe is what you did.
Yeah.
Out of the dark splotch on the ground, it becomes immediately dark again.
Yes.
And the shafts of light that were there vanish.
Ah. Okay. Shafts of light depending on the dark spot. Cool. I'll stay here in the center then. Let's see if we can find something we can... See if we can find anything, if the light's either pointing at something, or if we need to sort of find a way to get them to point at something. Everyone else want to have a look around really quickly.
Another perception?
Yeah, perception,
really.
or what do we do to investigate ominous lighting?
Let me see if I can get a picture of what I'm trying to talk about. It's like that, but on certain parts of the walls.
Okay.
Okay.
Minecraft?
So it's
Which one did he put it in? I don't see it.
it's in the meme channel. Okay, I getcha. So it's being lit up from behind.
Light is reflecting off the shiny things and hitting parts of the walls.
Okay. So if we could go have a look at what they're if they're lighting up anything significant, please. Or if someone
Yes.
yeah.
As you look at where the light shafts have ended up, you notice that it seems to be a button of some sort built into the wall to look like the rest of the wall.
Cool. Are there multiple buttons because there's multiple shafts of light, or is it just one?
There's about 6 of them.
Yay.
Multiple
Who is making all that racket?
Yeah, who's like eating Tic Tacs?
Sorry.
Okay. Alright. Do we wanna just
Push the buttons.
try one? Or does that sound like a bad idea?
Well, I don't see another option.
I can push the buttons.
Alright, just be very careful.
Rosa walks up to the nearest button and carefully, prepared to leap away if need be, pushes the button.
As you push the button, one of the bars slides from the floor to the roof, allowing a clearer passageway.
Serona will push another of the buttons.
Another bar.
Okay, do they seem like they're sort of descending back down again, or are they staying back up?
Serona takes her hand off the button.
It stays up.
Excellent.
Sick.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Okay, everybody push a button.
Push the button.
Okay.
As you all press the buttons around the room, including some of John's side characters, all of the bars descend into the roof.
Okay, before we get ahead of ourselves, let me just test something. I take a step back out of the dark spot.
Everything goes dark-ish again.
Do the bars stay up?
Yes.
Nice. I was really concerned that they were dependent on the light source. Let's book it before that changes.
We book it before it changes.
Please.
Please.
Books it before we change.
You go into the next room.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. That was fun.
In this next room, there are several boxes around the room,
My only weakness.
with a door with a rather large lock on the other side.
Funky was here, she could try to pick it.
What's the material of the door?
The door is made of wood.
What kind of boxes?
Let's be stupid about this. I'm going to try and punch through the door.
Yeah.
It's an old door made out of wood. I like my chances with this.
Alright, roll an attack roll.
Attack roll. coming right up.
Pretty sure a door's
Anything
AC is
just-
like 5.
Well, I believe I have proficiency with all things, including unarmed. Yep, I do.
The AC of most inanimate objects is 5. I think. Not that
So,
he needs to know
I
that.
suppose this would be a strength mod for the hit, right?
Yes.
So you get a +9 to whatever I roll. Because of proficiency and strength. Excuse me.
Oh, I forgot.
That's a 26.
You hit the door. Roll damage.
Alright.
After he's done with this, I have a point to make.
Okay, so the thing is, apparently according to D&D, normal unarmed is supposed to be just deal 1 damage always,
Right.
but I got 1d4 because of Tavern Brawler. So, hooray, I can deal possibly 3 more damage than usual. Still 3.
Nice.
You rolled a 3 plus your 5 strength. Oh no, you only have 4 strength. 3 strength.
3. Yes.
So how much damage was that?
3 plus 3 is 6.
As you punch the door, you put a small dent in the side. But
Oh, no, let's get to it!
as you try to pull your hand back, you realize that you are stuck to the door, which grows eyes and teeth and chomps at you.
Bunch of mimic.
I do not regret my decisions!
That's the sound of a man who regrets his decisions. It's actually good that I just remembered this and wanted to make this point. We did have a short rest, so if any of y'all lost hit points, don't forget to roll hit dice to gain some of
When
that
did
back.
we have a short rest?
I think you said we
Yeah, I
did
don't think
because
we
of...
did.
What?
I don't think we did.
I remember John saying something about having a short rest, so if we wanted to change any spells, we
I
could
said
change a few.
if we have one,
Oh,
not that we had one. Alright, what's your AC?
never
Who, me?
mind.
Yes.
AC is 18. Just give me a second. I need to put some music into the chat before we go further with this.
Are you okay?
Because I just, I did a dumb, and I deserve this dumb music.
What's the song?
How far away am I from the door and Steve?
Oh, by the way, I can't be surprised. So he doesn't get any bonus for me being surprised. Just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah.
So I have AC of 18. Sorry, go ahead, Bunky.
So would I be less than 240 feet away?
Yes.
Fantastic. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shoot the door with a big old gun.
You'll have to wait till your initiative.
Oh yeah, we all.
Everyone, roll initiative.
Ah, my dice.
Also, its bite at you totally missed.
Oh, by the way,
What do
I have a
I
feeling I'm going first. Your dexterity mod.
That's... Oh, that's 5 in total.
That happens.
This dice is cursed. We got a 9 for Monique.
So I rolled a 7, but in total it's a 17.
Serona got a dirty 20.
Alright, just keep in mind what you're doing. I'm trying to roll everything I need for this fight.
The boxes are also mimics.
Oh, they are, aren't they? Monique has flashbacks to the house.
Alright, Alright, can we skip the current song? Probably no need, I think it just ended. Oh, I got a text from my brother.
Sometimes I wonder what he says.
Alright, Monique, what was your initiative?
9!
Serona?
Dirty 20.
When it's initiative, it
Bun
doesn't...
D.
What?
Crocodile Bundy, what was yours?
17.
Alright, and Rosa?
5.
Oof. And Mimic 1 took how much damage? 3.
Oh no. How many boxes?
And it then munches at you. Alright, it is time. So, as it munches at you, it lets off a scream. And all but one box in this room grow eyes and pseudopods and start rushing the party.
Steve just gets a manic smile. Yes!
Monique just in celestial very quietly says, I hate everything.
As you do a quick count around the room, you see that there's about 10 boxes.
Great. How big are these boxes? Are they like crates?
Yeah, they're basically what you'd put at the foot of your bed sort of thing to hold
Trunks.
toys or whatnot.
Foot lockers.
They're kind of trunk shaped, that sort of thing.
Oh, nice.
Alright. So one of them is going to go after, let's see. I have 8 targets. Well, alright, John, I need you to order your 3 people in 1, 2, 3. Artist, Centaur, and LeFou.
LeFou's Centaur, then Artist.
Alright, one's attacking the Centaur.
Oh no,
Nice.
Bob Ross!
And totally misses.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yay, Bob Ross!
Robert
now
Voss is a war rat. He knows how to deal with this.
Good man, Bob.
Good man yourself.
Serona looks around quickly and spots the approaching threats. And
Was that an invitation to turn, or?
yes,
Oh, it's your turn.
Oh, I thought you were like rolling to have somebody attack me. Okay. Right. Well, how big is the rooms? How big is the room?
How big is the room?
How big is the room?
He's rolling.
Oh, okay.
Rolling for size, I guess.
there we go. Sorry, my computer froze.
Okay, did you hear my question or?
Yeah, how big the room was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this one's a slightly larger room. Probably about 50 feet by 50 feet.
That's the same size.
Okay,
I know.
what about how tall?
It's about room shape, so it's not tall enough for you to cast Storm.
No. I need specific numbers. I need I have a different
Okay.
spell in mind.
It's about, let's see, 15 feet tall.
15 feet tall. Okay. I can work with that height because I am going to cast Bones of the Earth.
For, lightning.
Yeah, boy. Sorry, what? What?
John.
Sirona, repeat.
Sirona something.
Sirona, repeat.
Oh, I was trying to figure out what you said.
You need to
Nothing
repeat.
important. What did she say?
What did you?
Oh, Bones of the Earth. I'm casting Bones of the Earth.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that makes 6 pillars of stone that are 30 feet tall, and I'm gonna put them underneath 6 of the footlocker-sized creatures, mimics, which I assume are medium or smaller, and they have to make a dexterity saving throw or be squish.
So 6 of them, correct?
Yeah, 6 pillars. I'll do the 6. I'll make sure one of them is the mimic that is beside Bob Ross, but otherwise the other 5 pillars are just whichever is like closest to us.
What is the save DC?
My spell DC is 19.
I love
Alright.
this spell. This spell is so good.
I love this spell too.
So 2 of them are able to skip out of the way.
Okay.
They kind of just slurp off the side.
The rest get smushified.
Yay. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where in the spell it says what damage it is.
Bludgeoning, I'd imagine.
Well, how much is one of the
6d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained.
Nice.
So let me get my d6s. Unfortunately, that is not magical damage. That is simply squish damage. Okay, that is all the d6s that I need.
Do you want my tray?
I will need your tray, yes. Just scooch it forward. Okay.
That's a lot of threes.
And my calculator. I wish it was a lot of something higher than 3, but oh well.
These things can't have that much HP.
But there are 10 of them.
Well, there's gonna be a little bit less than 10 in a minute if I have my way. That's 25 damage. Bludgeoning damage.
25?
25. 2-5. And I gotta mark off that
Alright,
spell. Where'd my
that's-
pencil go?
That's pretty respectable, I'd say.
Yeah. 25 times, times
Four.
4. So I basically just did 100 damage in one go. That's nice. Wasn't all to the same
Alright.
mimic, but whatever.
Crocodile Bundy, you are still grabbed by the mimic.
Am I grabbed, or is he grabbed?
That is the question.
Well, we'll find out. when
Are
we-
we human or are we
Oh
dancing?
no, John, you have made a mistake. You were mistaken. Bundy is going to grapple the door.
It's going to what?
I'm going to grapple the door.
It's too big. Oh, here's
He is
medium
going to grapple
size.
the door.
And
here's
now,
a quick.
I'm going to do, yes,
I just
So
have a,
you're going to attempt to change him grappling you into you grappling it. Alright, make your roll.
This is
But
just
what's-
this is just for flavor. But did the comically oversized lock turn into the mimic's eye?
No.
Ah, shame. Okay.
into the mouth.
The
Oh, the-
lock is a whole nother mimic.
Is it really?
Yes.
What? That's stupid.
No, no.
That mimic had a child.
That long at a time.
That wasn't
I'm looking. There we go.
You know what's hilarious is that given how mimics work, that's entirely possible.
I have no idea. I was just modifying a TikTok audio.
It's not TikTok.
Well, no, it's not from TikTok, probably, but it's a sound I heard on TikTok.
A strength
That's all I know
athletics
about it.
check. Alright, you may make a strength athletics check.
Can't
Actually,
believe
hold
you've
on.
done this.
Sorry. What I'm doing, I'm going to first do... Like, I have the Tattered Brawler feat, so one of the things is if I hit a creature with an unarmed attack, I can use my bonus action to grapple him.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch him first, real quick.
Alright, with your hand that's not stuck.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bind it, and I'm going to use that to grapple. Because
Alright.
I have Hungry Jaws, which allows me to bite.
Y'all keep in mind that if you're within 30 feet of me, you have advantage on death saves.
This will not come into use right now.
Yeah, I just remembered it randomly. Thought it was important to note.
Alright, go bite the wooden door. Make your attack roll.
I can also negate natural ones, I think, if you're within 30 feet. So keep that in mind as well.
I can use... I can make an unarmed attack with my teeth. If I hit, I deal piercing damage equal to 1d6 plus my strength modifier.
I was gonna suggest use a d6, but anyway.
Which is more than my punch.
I know.
So I suppose that's a strength mod plus proficiency. So that's 15, I do believe.
15? You hit. It's pretty easy to bite a giant door.
Good, so I'm going to do strength plus d6. And I really want to use my bonus action for something, but my bonus action is going towards grappling. So, that's a total of 9.
9 damage to the thing you're punching.
Biting at this point, but yes. I'm using my bite to transition into... Yeah. My fist stuck in it, but I'm biting down on it, and I'm going to turn this into a grappling situation. So, what's grappling, you said?
Strength athletics check.
Athletics. Do I get anything as a bonus for being tough? Alright, then just attack rolls against feeling grappling, that doesn't help. Okay, so, bonus action to grapple. Ooh, I missed. Come on. Ooh, that's a 25.
What?
25.
Okay, I thought you said 35. I was like, what? Alright, you are now holding onto the door with your mouth.
I am now grappling him. And now, I shall use my grappling feat to use an action to pin the door. I'm going to pin this door, which requires me to make another grapple check. If I succeed, I and the creature are restrained.
Alright.
I'm gonna restrain this door.
Do you just, like, pull it out of the hinges?
That's 23.
I believe you succeeded.
So then I just pull it on the doorway and I just bring it down to the ground like, stop it,
And behind the door is a blank wall.
doors are blind.
Alright.
Alright, so that's all my action. This was a good day.
Monique, you're being attacked by a mimic.
Oh,
What's your AC?
no. My AC is a whopping 20.
It misses.
Yeah, boy.
Next mimic. It's attacking you as well.
Yay.
And it misses.
Aha.
Last mimic is attacking Serona.
Keep in mind, some of these mimics are restrained. And 15 feet in the air.
No. This is the mimic that you're restraining, John.
What?
So it can't do that then.
It is going to attempt to bite you. And it has disadvantage for being grappled, for being restrained, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, it was attacking me?
I believe it does. It can't really attack her because I'm currently pinning it.
Restrained means it just has disadvantage on attacks against anything. And
But
if
I'm
certain
also
attacks hit-
pinning it.
Trying to. The problem with you pinning it is. Yeah, it's got teeth.
Speed restrained. A restrained creature's speed becomes 0. I thought you were saying it was attacking Monique, so that's an
Oh,
impossibility.
no, it's attacking you, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. So I
Kind of
had no
like
problem with that. I thought it was attacking Monique, and I was like, that
Yeah.
can't be a thing. It does. It has the speed of 0.
Alright. I gotta re-roll that metal die.
So there's like...
What's your armor?
My armor's 18.
It succeeded.
So there's about 12-ish
Alright.
mimics in total, and we've got 5 of them restrained.
Mm-hmm.
So that's nice.
That's
You
a pretty
take
good.
piercing damage and acid damage.
4 of those 5 are 15 feet up in the air, which is also nice.
You take 11 damage.
Alright. I look haggard. Wait.
So, assuming you're at full health of 202,
I was joking about that, but yes.
I know, and you took 11 damage, that means you have 171 hit points remaining.
70?
Yes, because your max health has also been reduced.
Good for you. I got cured from the poison.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at 170, you say?
171. Monique, it is your turn.
Ah, good.
One moment, Kathy. I will note, just because it's unfair of me to not say, but the mimics trapped by my pillars can use an action to make a strength or dex check against this
Trust me
save.
Trust me when I said I read it.
Oh, okay. Fine then. You go.
Okay. Give me just a moment. I'm sorry. I got distracted making a meme. Okay, we'll get to this here in a second. Okay, so don't look at the meme.
I'm not looking at the
I'm not
meme.
done. Okay, so let's have a look here around the room. Can I just have a quick head count of like who's still restrained, who's nearby and stuff?
Okay, there are 4 mimics stuck to the roof. There's one that is being grappled by John as he's pulled it off the door to the ground, off the wall to the ground. Everything else is just normal.
And then there's
Bunch of
also
shrieking mimics coming at you.
and one regular box. Presumably regular box. Okay, wait. So how many mimics are free?
Besides the one being grappled by John, there's 1, 2 of them free.
2 of them free. One of them is the lock on the door, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And then one of them's just a box. Okay.
And then 4 on the roof.
How about... I have an idea, but I don't know if there's enough space for it, so I have to double check. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Let's try something a little lighter. It's all too big. It's a pretty small room. What about... See, a lot of these are utility spells.
Got any damage you can spam?
Yeah.
let me have another look at here. That's an action. That'll do. How about a guiding bolt at 4th level? And
which one?
At
at 4th level. I see.
That's the level I'm casting it at, but the one I'm shooting it at, the mimic I am shooting it at is the one that's free. The one that's not the lock.
Alright.
So it needs to make a, so I need to make a ranged spell attack, which I have a plus 11 to. Let's try the storm dice, shall we? That's an 18.
That is a connection.
Good. And now that is 4d6, but I cast it at 4th level, so that's 3 more d6, so that's 7d6 overall. 5, 6, 7. Ah, what a good rattle that is. Bit too many ones for my liking. We got 12, 16, 20, 24, 25!
25!
What do you know? So that's
25 damage.
25 damage on that one there.
What kind of damage?
Oh, that's a good point. It's radiant damage.
Alright.
You got any bonus actions?
I don't really have an awful lot of bonus actions, no.
Okay. Whose turn is it now?
Okay, so you had to tell me your turn was over.
Oh.
So-
It is one of the mimics.
Okay, sorry, I didn't have any bonus actions, and so when I said I didn't have any bonus actions, I assumed that I thought that meant I was done.
What is the roll to get out of Bones of the Earth again?
Either strength or dex, it's the creature's choice. It's against my 19 save.
Yeah. Alright. It is still stuck.
Yay!
Rosa! You said you had big gun?
Have we still got Heather?
Oh, sorry. Well, I was going to shoot the door mimic, but Steve seems to be taking care of that. So is there any mimic nearby me?
There are quite a few mimics nearby you. They're just mostly crushed on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Well, if they're crushed on the ceiling, then they're not nearby me. I mean, one's on the floor nearby me.
There is one.
Fantastic.
Quick note. This doesn't change anything, but I just want to mention it so that it doesn't look like I'm cheating later. I just double checked my math, and my save is 20. I'm sorry. Just wanted to say that so that it didn't look like I was cheating when I said 20 later. Please continue.
What do I add to my attack mod?
I believe that would be dexterity. Wait, you're attacking with your axe, right?
Yeah.
That would be an axe. Strength, I mean.
Oh, good. Not that helps. That's a 10.
10 plus 6 because you add your proficiency, correct? Plus 1 because you have a plus 1 weapon.
You're so much better at remembering my own character than I am. Yeah, so 17.
You make contact.
And it's a D12. Do I do anything funky with that?
No.
Just a D12?
Yes. But your your axe does have magic properties, so you may want to look at that.
Do you have
However, roll the D12.
Right, it does.
do you add your strength modifier to the damage?
She has yet to roll the die, so.
Oh,
I did. I rolled a 10. And I can use no. I can use one of my axe's charges to blind the mimics.
We got a new meme, courtesy of me.
In my defense, which is not a defense at all because I still would have done it. I didn't know it was a mimic door.
That doesn't matter. It's fine. It's all good. We're having a good time together.
Although we have to keep the
I
time
see a
in
door
mind.
in an old place. I'm like, I thought I could punch it. And then I did. And now I get to punch it for a lot more time.
What about...
So, Dawn, I don't know if you heard, but I rolled a 10, and I don't know what to add.
10 plus your strength, which is 5, I believe.
And your
Yeah, I think it's
proficiency, I think.
Yeah, no. No, it's
4,
plus
isn't it?
4.
Yeah.
4.
You
Plus
don't add
1, so that's
proficiency to the
15.
damage.
Well, okay.
6.
The mimic is
Yeah.
still standing.
In a sense.
But I also use a charge and blind it.
Alright. It has to make a saving throw, I believe, right?
I don't have anything written down about saving throws, but I mean, I guess.
It failed. It is now blind.
Sick.
And what is your Iron Defender doing at this time?
Oh crap, my Iron Defender. Did I need to roll initiative for him?
No, he goes with your initiative.
Alright. The Iron Defender is also going to smash the same one.
So you're using your bonus action to tell it to smash that guy.
Well, actually, my bonus action was with the charge.
Well, then your Iron Defender is taking the dodge action.
Okay.
If you don't use your bonus action to command it, it just takes the dodge action.
Okay.
Alright. The next couple of mimics' turns. This one is the one that is looking at the restrained John lying there on the ground. It is going to attempt to bite you. I believe that is a connection. It rolls 24.
No, that's a connection.
You take 16 damage.
Now reflect all the back! No.
And now 2 of them which are pinned. They make escape rolls. You said your save DC was 20?
Yep, 20.
Alright, they're still both trapped.
Yes. Oh, if only it did
Another
that
one.
damage
Is it
every
trapped?
turn.
Still trapped? It is still trapped. Serena.
Yes! Yes!
It's a shame that it doesn't take, like, consecutive squish damage.
Oh, if only. Now the question is, do I want to squish some more? Or do I want to start toasting some guys?
Toast them, toast them.
Yeah, I think there is only 1 or 2 that's actually free right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I will cast Moonbeam. I'm gonna bump it up a couple of levels, I think. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on the one free mimic that is not pinned by nothing. The one locker mimic.
Okay, hit the lock mimic. He rolls a Dex saving throw.
I am looking it up. Constitution saving throw, and I am bringing it all the way up to level 5. And he takes half damage on a successful save. So I will start rolling that damage now.
It failed.
Yay! What are these, D10s? Yes, D10s.
What's the size of that moonbeam?
It is 5-foot radius, so 10-foot diameter.
Can you angle it so it doesn't hit Steve?
Well, I'm aiming at a footlocker one right now.
Oh.
But I could maybe do some shenanigans to hit the door.
When you said locker one, I thought you meant the mimic that was the lock.
No.
I also was confused.
No, I'm hitting one of the chests. One of the little footlockers. Let's put a little bit of Harvest Scythe into this. Not a lot yet.
Which one of the chests are you hitting?
The one free chest that isn't pinned by any, anything.
The one we've all been wailing on.
Yeah, the one you've all been waiting for. Okay. Let's, I need to pull up my calculator again.
Mimic had a child.
Mimic had a child.
Oh, I'm dying.
That's 2 9s. That makes me happy. Plus 7, and let's do 2 Harvest Scythes. Oh, that's another 10. That's a 10. Yay! Woo! And a 2. Alright, so that is a total of 42 damage to El Mimico. Woohoo!
Its body has been erased from existence.
Woo! It just a blue ghostly fire, and it just evaporates.
Yes!
It's the only fire spell I will let myself cast.
Bundy, you're restrained. Actually,
Yeah, what about
after
it?
you've wrestled it to the ground, you're practically stuck to it.
Am I what?
You
You're
have
practically glued to this door right now.
you have become one with the door.
See the door, know the door.
Instructed heavenly!
See the door, know the door, be the door.
It's your turn,
I'm
buddy.
gonna be restrained, but only restrained 8. I didn't know that was it telling me my turn was now or not.
It's your turn.
Alright, set. Do-do-do-do-do.
What has he found?
What?
Sorry.
What's going on in the background?
They're having a nerf war.
They love to have Nerf wars when you're playing D&D. I know that seems sad.
So what I'm gonna do... Oh, wait a second. What's this mean? Oh,
Absolutely nothing.
Which is about which is what you're about to become.
yeah, just watch this. Start of my turn, I'm going to Ethereal Step.
Nice, nice.
Which allows me to walk through other creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain. I have 45 movement speed, so basically what I'm gonna do is walk in a circle outside, like imagine a circle drawn through the floor to the point of walks through the floor, basically walking through the mimic as I do it, and then popping up through the floor again, and then now I'm staying on the floor above it, no longer restrained.
Alright.
Nice.
So, I have used that feature.
Was that an action or a bonus?
If you're inside of the object feature, no, okay. our number of rounds. Oh. So this is going to last, apparently. I need to read this more carefully. With objects, as they're difficult terrain, involves seeing and affect creatures and objects on the ethereal plane.
Buzz, buzz.
So currently, I'm in the ethereal plane.
Gotcha.
Or I'm just in the veil between planes, so it's kind of not being very specific. DM, what's the ruling? Can I still interact with the material world?
He can see the crossroads.
Send me the thingy.
I could make the ethereal plane the crossroads. Or like crossroads adjacent.
I have to actually read it
That might be fun.
to get a good hang on this.
The crossroads isn't a plane, but it can definitely be adjacent.
Yeah, crossroads adjacent.
Just Control F ethereal step.
Alt F4.
It doesn't specify if I can or cannot interact. It says that I enter the veil between worlds and such.
There we are.
I can affect creatures on the ethereal plane, but doesn't say anything about anywhere else.
I would say it lasts during your movement action, so.
Well, it says it lasts for a number of rounds equal to your intelligence modifier, which is 5. I'm asking if, while in this state, if I can still do things like attack.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna join me in the bunkie for a moment.
Gotta go into another chat, lads.
That reminds me of a meme I wanted to make. A bunch of the lads on the Minecraft server were chatting about something or other. I don't even know what. And at one point, Cuber just says out of the blue, "Kim, can I use you as an example for something?" Or he might have said, like, "Kim, can I use you as an embarrassing example to something?"
Oh, no.
And I immediately typed no in the chat. And they kind of laughed because of how fast I said no. And I want to find the fastest spook in the West meme, so I can change it so it says when someone asks if they can use you in an example, and then it says the fastest no in the West.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah, I just need to remember to make that later. I was also gonna make one that said me whenever I do some menial repetitive task, and then it's a picture of someone clicking shuffle play on Spotify. I didn't know if that was actually amusing in any capacity, though.
I don't know. Relatable, but I don't know about funny.
Yeah. I have a suspicion that the reason I was cranky is because I was hungry, because I ate chips, and now I feel better.
Yeah.
Although I am still hungry.
I'm hungry.
Hunger. I hunger.
That feeling when you're trying to play D&D but you have a headache.
Oh.
F in the chat, lads. In a couple of years, this whole series is gonna be like a relic.
Yes.
With just all of the meme slang that we use.
I also have a suspicion that I might have been a little bit peopled out because I was working with my coworker Sarah, and she talks incessantly, and I was like,
you.
"Please, leave me be.
I feel ya.
Stop." But there's literally nobody else up there. She is nice though. I was just chatting idly, and I was like, "Oh, this song that came on is really nice. It's that one hymn that goes, I, the Lord of sea and sky."
Oh, that's a good.
And then I just did that one line. And she gave me such a look, and she was like, "Are you in a choir?" And I was like, "I have been in a choir, but I'm not like trained."
anyone who's been in our choir has been trained. Because
It doesn't feel like training.
it is a training. They teach you how to do the vowel sounds and how to blend with the people around you and how to hold the note out without it sagging, and that's all basic training.
Yeah.
You know, they in Call Me Kevin's recent music lesson on Twitch, he was learning how to emphasize without, like, you know, how
Put
you
the
sort of
emphasis on the right syllable.
Yeah. And that's what actually his teacher said like 3 times in the lesson. It was hilarious. He kept saying it syllable, and I was like, I don't think Kevin knows the context of that. But he was teaching Kevin how to like lean into different words that carry more meaning.
Oh, the back.
And
All right.
eventually,
So what are you gonna do on your turn?
Can I call off Ethereal Step?
As in, don't do it.
No, as in, like, after I do my walk around, I stop
Yes,
it?
you can.
Alright, so we'll just cut it before, like, after I do my movement action. It doesn't even say it takes an action, it just says that it happens.
Yeah.
I just use some movement, and I have 45 feet of movement. So, I feel pretty good about myself.
After Kevin was sort of starting to figure it out, I was like, by George, I think he's got it. It took
So
him a
I'm
while
going to use
to
my interaction action to pull out one of my runic boomerangs.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use a right die.
Yes.
A what now?
And to do right of the dawn.
He's gonna use one of his rights.
Oh, okay.
It's like the edgy paladin
Here's
thing.
me. Yep.
Oh, you're doing the Rite of the Dawn. That's the special Ghost Hunter one. Oh yeah, because you do the Fanta race. I remember now. Suddenly it all comes flooding back.
I'm invoking a right of hemocrat within my weapon at the cost of my own vitality. I choose one right from my rights, and I use my bonus action to activate it. And it lasts until I finish a short or long rest, or until I'm not holding the weapon at the end of my turn. And you lose a amount of hit points equal to my hemocraft die. Shown on the hemocraft table, which is 1d10.
No, I had an idea for a character based around this class, specifically whether or not you could put the blood rights on ranged weapons. I couldn't figure out if you could.
Well, excuse me. Well, here's the thing. Bundy activates his Rite of the Dawn on his boomerang. It sheds a bright light for 20 feet. I gain resistance to necrotic damage, and my thing would deal extra damage if it was undead, as in you would do 2 hemocraft dice instead of just 1. However, I'm not attacking undead, I don't think. Unless these are undead mimics. And I just took 2 damage.
Oh no, 2 damage.
So you watch as a tad bit of a crack in Bundy's scales appears.
Oof. He just needs some moisturize.
And Bundy is now going to. That was his one action. So what he's going to do now is. Sorry. I have it on the wrong page. He's going to throw his boomerang at the creature who is standing like just below him.
So you're making a ranged attack versus a prone target?
What?
It cannot be prone, so therefore it is not prone. Alright, never mind.
I was like, I thought there was something about not proning, but whatever. He was just pinned, it was the thing. Pinned and restrained. Okay, that's just weird writing. I can't read my own handwriting. Whenever a hunter feature requires you to roll Hippocraft die, you can choose to re-roll. Oh, actually, let's do that. That doesn't matter. Alright, so I'm going to throw my boomerang and strike it. And I rolled pretty good. That's a 23 in total to hit.
You miss. Never mind.
Nice. And it's going to deal the damage of the boomerang, which is 1d8, plus the damage of the Hemocraft die. And plus I get the... That's all.
Damage.
Oh. Wow, that was piddly. Do I add my dex mod to the damage or no?
Yes. For ranged attacks, yes.
Okay, so in total that's 9 damage to it. As the boomerang basically cracks into the the mimic, Steve just reaches his hand back, and you watch as the boomerang just kind of wobbles in the air a second after, like it hits the mimic, bounces up, and wobbles in the air as Steve raises his hand, and then it just starts spinning again and flies back and comes back into Steve's hand.
Cool. Nice.
So just start my hand.
You're hitting the mimic that's on the ground. Well, you pinned, right?
I pinned before, and now he's no longer restrained at all because I'm no longer holding him.
And what is the damage again?
A total of 9. I rolled pretty poorly. Wait, where's my normal d10? I just have my... Oh, there it is. And now... I'd have to use an entire action to draw my other runic boomerang. I can't throw the same boomerang twice on the same turn, can I?
I will allow you to draw your other one as part of your interaction action.
Oh, well, that's nice. And I have just as like another thing, I have 2 weapon fighting style, so maybe we just excuse it like that. So he's going to throw his other. I can't really use my bonus action to cast right on this one, so it's just going to be a base damage. That's 17 to hit.
That is a correct hit.
Alright. And now I just roll its damage with no ifs, ands, or buts. That is a total of 9 damage again. This time I rolled rather nicely, but I didn't have my Hemocraft die on it.
We do have to keep the time and keep the time on the mind, guys.
Yeah, trying.
Yeah.
So that's a total of 9 damage on that one. And once again, the boomerang, after bouncing away, wobbles, spins up, and then flies back into Steve's hand.
Nice.
The mimics, now being tired of being trapped inside on these giant stone pillars, are going to start fighting the stone pillars.
Just see like a couple of teeth just hook over the edge.
Ow. Nom.
One of the stone pillars has received 13 damage.
Is that enough to break it though?
No, I think they have like 30 points, I think.
Yes.
Cool.
Nom.
Nom.
Another one has taken 12 damage.
Nom.
The one that you just hit with the boomerangs is going to look at you rather grumpy. It's going to waddle over. It's going to try to make a pseudopod attack. And you just look at it, because it didn't take your movement into consideration. And it misses entirely.
I'll just do jump rope over its pseudopod.
Monique.
My turn. Okay. Well, as a bonus action, I'll go ahead and cast Spiritual Weapon, which, unfortunately, will have to take a 4th level because I'm running out of spell slots. Okay. Spiritual Weapon.
There, you all just fell silent again.
No, we're still here.
Yeah, I know you're still there.
Okay, well...
She disconnected is what happened.
Okay.
So it's my turn?
No. It's still my turn. So Monique is casting Spiritual Weapon. It's a flail. How close am I to the door right now? The mimic door.
The door?
Yeah.
You're probably about 5 to 10 feet away from it. Probably more like 20 because it waddled over to try to attack Bundy.
Fair enough. It's as long as it's less than 30, it's fine by me. I use my interaction to pull out my actual flail, and and when I cast Spiritual Weapon, I can use it to attack that turn. So basically, I'm whacking it.
I know.
I'm whacking it with my flail, and with my with my spiritual flail at the same time, ish.
And the cards of God and enemy on my side.
Okay. So, I don't remember if I get to add my spell attack modifier to my spiritual weapon.
You do.
I do. Cool. And then I have, okay, so my flail is my proficiency plus my strength. Or is it my dex? Is flail strength or dex? Hang on, let me check.
Probably strength. I don't think it's a finesse weapon.
I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about finesse, so it's gonna be strength. Anyways, so yeah, that's a +9 for my actual flail, and a +11 on my magic flail. I'm gonna roll them at the same time, if that's okay.
Alright.
Just differentiate between both ones before you roll.
Yeah, okay. Blue and gold's gonna be magic flail, and golden brown is gonna be
Ordinary flail.
ordinary flail. Okay, so 14 plus 9 is
23.
23, and then 12 plus 11 is also 23. Nice. I'm pretty sure that hits the door both times.
Hey, you are correct.
Yee.
So I really like this music.
Yee. Okay, so that is on my ordinary flail, that's a D8 plus my strength.
You have flail, whatever. So
What?
if that does anything as well.
What?
Flail mastery?
Oh, flail mastery. Good night. I haven't used my flail mastery since like level 8. What does it do? Oh, a +1 to attack rolls. Oh, I forgot. Bonus action prepares a +2 against opponents with a shield. I don't need that. Opportunity attacks enemy makes strength saving throw or be knocked prone. Okay, so basically the only relevant part of that is the +1 to attack rolls. And that's only with my actual flail, not with my magical flail. Sadly. If I DM, I'll probably gonna homebrew that because that seems bad. But Actual flail damage. That's a 6 plus a strength of 3, so 9. I need to double check to see if spiritual weapon has any special damage, because I don't remember.
I believe it's 1d8, unless you cast it at level 3, in which at level 4?
Yeah, I had to.
2d8s.
Where is it? There we go.
I'll also note, probably when we get back to my turn, since mine is the beginning of the initiative as far as I can remember, that probably might be a good place to hold off for the evening, because we are very few minutes left.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is 5. But yeah, because I cast it at 4th level, it's actually 3d8s in all. So that's nice. 3d8s. Why can I never find my d8s when I need them?
Oh, if only I could lend you my d10s.
Ah, it's a shame.
Tis a shame, lads. You hate to see it. My Irish is awful.
That's not a good Irish.
That's not a good Irish accent. It's been a while since I've seen the good lads.
Alright, let me roll these.
About 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mentioned that a minute ago.
That's 2 8s and a 6, lads. That's great. Okay, so
That's 20.
No.
No, it's
That's
not.
16 plus 6.
22.
22 plus 5 is 27. So we get, like, mildly inconvenienced by my real flail and then absolutely blindsided by the magical one.
Alright. Rosa.
Oh.
It's my turn. So is there still one nearby me that's blind?
It's dead.
Oh. Are there any in the pillars?
There are quite a few in the pillars. They're 15 feet up, though, so you're gonna have a tough time reaching them. Unless you have a gun, per se.
I do have a gun.
You also have that thingy that you can do.
Rosa's like, we're going to defeat these mimics through the power of friendship and also this gun I found.
Maybe the real treasure was the gun we found along the way.
You know, that hint you gave me is incredibly helpful.
I'm talking about the thingy where you shoot one gun, but it shoots many bullets.
Oh, right.
Hey, John, I have a question.
The shotgun?
I forgot
Yes.
how that works.
What material is the floor made out of?
Is the floored stone.
He's plotting.
Hold
What
my
spell
hand.
is that? How do I do that, John?
That spell is, I believe, Barrage. Conjure Barrage.
Barrage?
Turn the air conditioner on.
I don't want to. Not gonna be able to hear them again.
Okay.
Alright.
I feel like it's all an internal heat too, from like being in a hot place
Alright,
for
so
a long
the
I get you.
nearest convenient... I can't pull it up. Come on.
You can hit all 4 with this.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Kill 'em.
Barrage, the ability to turn every gun into a shotgun.
I would like to do that.
Any gun can be a shotgun
So just
if you
roll a
operate it
d20 for
wrong
my
enough.
hit.
Yes. The rest failed their saves.
Nice.
12 plus... It's dexterity I add? What do I add?
Yes, Dex.
So then
We're all so
14.
slow to answer.
I feel like
Alright,
we're
you
all
hit
a
'em.
little tired.
We're
And do
all...
I roll 2 d10s for each one?
No. You roll 2 d10s for the one you hit, and the rest just take the 3d8s of damage. Including the one you hit. 3d8s first.
Uh, 11
Alright.
in the D8.
Ironic that was not enough damage to destroy the pillar they were under.
Oh, we got lost.
Another one. 6.
Alright. The little lock is going to once again try to bite you. Wait. Watch your
Wait. I have a
Conjure
bonus.
Barrage is a bonus, is your action. So you have a bonus action.
In which case, can my bear climb?
Yes, it can.
Can it climb and attack?
Yes, it can.
Sweet. The nearest one, I'm going to tell him to climb and attack the nearest mimic.
Alright, roll an attack for.
I just thought of a vine. Hang on a moment.
16, what's his shtick?
You hit. Doesn't matter what his shtick is.
Alright.
Alright, let me
And I
see.
still don't
Iron
know what his shtick is.
Defender.
I am not. Force empowered when melee weapon attack +4 to hit, 5 reach, 1 target I can see,
Dennis.
1d8
That's
plus
me.
2 force
You'll
damage.
never save.
That sounds pretty good.
Yes. It also
So-
does. It also does a little bit extra damage because might of the whatever. So you roll 3d8s of damage plus 8.
I'm just really quickly dropping something in the meme channel that really reminds me of just like Steve.
So 3d8 plus 8. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Alright. 21 in total.
It tears the pseudopods out of this mimic and flings it on the floor. It be dead.
Yay.
Woo! Yes!
Alright. Mimic trying to bite Crocodile Bundy.
Did John 2 try to say
Misses.
something?
Mimic number 5 trying to bite its pillar. Misses, actually.
Can't quite get the mouth around it.
And it is now Sorona's turn, so I guess we're stopping for the night.
Oh, really?
Right on time.
Yeah,
Yes.
I did suggest, Kathy, that we stop on my turn since I'm beginning of initiative.
Oh, okay.
And it
Yeah.
is 1 minute to 10.
There is less than 100 hit points left amongst the enemies.
But Heather wants to go to bed.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, it's not my rule, it's Mom's rule.
Yes.
Yeah. We also need to take showers for church. Did you make this
I'm
meme?
gonna take a message for myself for next game.
Yeah. John, did you make this meme?
What?
The meme that you just dropped into the meme channel.
What about it?
Did you make it?
No.
Ah,
You didn't
okay.
like that? Well, a certain president of ours who, wow, my goodness, that was a dumb quote.
Just call me Kevin. So the vine that I just put in the meme channel there is the when you name your character in a video game after yourself, and it's got like a bit of dialogue. It's like, "You'll never save Prince Horace." I'm for the benefit of those who haven't watch the video. He said, "You'll never save Prince Horus. I, King Dragon, will strike you down, Dennis." And Dennis just goes, "Haha, that's me." It reminded me of Steve.
If it wasn't for the fact that his name is a joke in and of itself, I would have considered making him Steve.
Yeah. If I ever end up making a animatic for the, like a Vine animatic for the campaign, I'm going to include that one.
The punching the door.
Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to do ones with swearing in it, which is a shame because some of the ones are really fitting. What?
There wasn't swearing, the punching the door.
Which one are you referring to?
I was just saying, you gotta do one of me punching the door.
Yeah, but the Vine that I took for the meme does have swearing in it.
What, Dennis?
No, not the Dennis one. The Dennis one is
What are you talking about?
You're talking about punching the door. That's a different meme from the Dennis one.
No, he says.
I'm just talking about what just happened in the session.
He said you need to make a meme of Steve punching the door.
I did. This one.
You did?
The I can't believe you've done this meme.
Oh, okay.
That's how you go through into an animation, not just referencing that particular meme. I'm talking about referencing the occurrence.
Okay. Alright, you're talking about animating... Well, it would help if you could actually get 3 words over Discord without breaking up, John.
Sorry, my dumb phone doesn't want to charge, and it's stupid. Because it's like, I need all my phone charged. This is junk! Sorry.
Alright.
So we're done?
Yes.
Yes.